While the war in Ukraine may not dominate headlines as much as it did a few months ago, the people there are obviously still fighting and still in need.
That help, in part, is coming from efforts right here in Cincinnati to not only provide aid, but to train future surgeons there in Ukraine. Brett Underwood has that story that you'll see only right here on Local 12.
As Russian attacks continue in Ukraine, the need to treat the wounded is never ending. UC Health neurosurgeon Dr. Jonathan Forbes is back from Ukraine, where he operated on the injured.
In the operating room, when the sirens go off in the middle of a procedure, that takes priority, and so it's not even an afterthought.
Working alongside military surgeons, Forbes was saving lives in an ICU he helped create in a train car.
We were able to help in the surgical care of a number of patients, some of whom had come from the eastern part of the country. As you can imagine, there was a large population of civilians who had been injured by shrapnel and projectile injury.
Forbes' work in Ukraine goes back to 2018. He's part of the co-pilot project to train Ukrainian neurosurgeons.
It is so important for people in Ukraine to see that American people have not forgotten about Ukraine.
The project is part of the work being done by an organization in New York called ROSM. It means together. Maria Sirocco is one of ROSM's co-founders.
And in the future, ideally, this project would be just a partnership between Ukrainian and American neurosurgeons.
So far, 6 Ukrainian fellowships have taken place in Cincinnati in just a few years. The organization's mission is to build a prosperous Ukraine. But right now, the focus is on the war and getting doctors supplies.
Supplies are disposable, so this is something that these doctors need on an ongoing basis. Simple things like staples.
With a personal stake in what's happening in Ukraine, Forbes says the effort to help the Ukrainian people and the doctors tasked with saving them won't stop.
Just hearing about some of the devastation firsthand from people who had spent months with us in Cincinnati, I think just felt very compelled to act.
Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
There's a benefit coming up tomorrow night to help Ukrainian medical professionals. It is from 5 to 7 at the University of Cincinnati Gardner Neuroscience Institute. We have all the details for that event at local12.com.